Hey everyone, I hope the lighting is okay. It's mostly natural lighting today as the sun shines in on the side of my house during sunset, and I quite like that. But anywho, today I'm going to be making pumpkin cream cold brew soap. So this is made using real pumpkin puree and real cold brew coffee. I add extra caffeine and then my regular base for soap that I make myself. It has castor oil, olive oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, and coconut oil in it. That's all that's in there. That's all that's in these two jugs here. I have them separated because I'm going to have an orange and a black, and I'm going to mix the two together. And I've got my pumpkin puree here. This is just store-bought because I only need a little bit. I didn't see the point in wasting a whole pumpkin. And this is my coffee beans. I use just regular coffee. Well, I use the Death Wish coffee because it has extra caffeine in it. And then I also add caffeine powder. It's literally just anhydrous caffeine. It's not a chemical that's going to hurt you or anything. It just helps to add a little kick of caffeine to it because the caffeine helps to tone and tighten your skin. Now, a couple of the benefits. We're going to start with the pumpkin. So first of all, this is chock full of vitamin C and beta carotene, which when you put those on your skin, they do a lot of work to fight free radicals. Free radicals are the things that come from the radiation of the sun, the ultraviolet radiation that can cause, skin spots, cancers, and stuff like that. It's also got lovely fruit enzymes, and fruit enzymes are really good at removing that layer of dead skin from your face and your body, so that your skin can really glow and really opens up your pores so that you can receive hydration and stay hydrated in your skin. So it helps to fight dry skin too. And then coffee, you see coffee scrubs all over the place. A lot of people use them. But first of all, it soothes puffiness. So if you've got like under eye puffiness or anywhere else, it helps to soothe that down. It also is, it like tones your skin because the caffeine tightens your skin up. Also, it exfoliates. That one's a little obvious because I'm using actual coffee grounds in the soap itself. In addition to coffee, I'll show you the coffee in a minute that I brewed. So it exfoliates all that dead skin off. It's also full of antioxidants. So those antioxidants are great for anti-aging properties, so you can look a little younger if that's what you're going for. Anyway, and then also started, let's make sure the mixer works. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to start with the black part of the soap, the coffee part. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to move these things out of the way. Get everything I need for the coffee right in front of me. I'm wearing gloves, I'm wearing goggles, and an apron, because we don't want any of this to splatter into my eye or God knows what else. So I always add my additives first, because I want them to get nice and incorporated into the oil before I add anything else. That was just the ground coffee and caffeine. I'm adding this to my soap base that I make myself. This is olive oil, castor oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, and coconut oil. Alright, that's good and mixed. So now, here's the speed trial part. I need to mix this in, do it quickly, get the fragrance in there, and pour it in the mold. I'm pouring down the stem of the mixer so I don't make more air bubbles than I have to. And this is going to lighten up once I start to blend it, as you'll see. Not too much, but a little bit. Hope y'all can see that. A little manual mixing too. I want to make sure we get all of it mixed up good. It's already thickening. So, I'm going to go ahead and add, once I don't see any more streaks in it, I'm going to add the fragrance. Alright, I don't, so we're going to go ahead and add the fragrance. This is a mix of coffee bean, there's a trash can right there, and vanilla. Oh yeah. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like a sweet, creamy coffee. Which is exactly what I was going for. Alright, this is getting thick like batter. So I need to go ahead and pour into the molds. Getting really thick really fast here. Can I beat the clock? Nope. So this does happen with soap sometimes. It thickens up faster than you anticipate. So really gotta get this in here quick. It's like cake batter at this point now. Actually more like frosting. So I need to get this in the mold immediately. And now it's like Play-Doh. This is not going well. This is unfortunate. However, I believe I can salvage it. This might actually work in my benefit because I wanted the soap to have a layered textured appearance. So we're going to do something a little like this. At least it's not ricing. And this is also why we wear gloves, because this is getting all over my hands right now. These are nylon gloves. They are not latex. A lot of people have latex allergies that are so severe they'll like break out if they touch something that touched latex, so I don't want that happening. Alright, one down. So, that didn't go as well as planned, obviously. However, I can make it work. Have faith. So now it's time for the pumpkin. Let's go ahead and get our pumpkin in here. It's not very much, you don't need a lot. And no, this won't rot in the soap because it all becomes part of the soap. It becomes saponified. Alright. Same soap, so I can use the same stick blender. I'm sorry, this one's not see-through. But oh, it's so pretty. Got a little air in it, let the air get out. Now this is just the oil in the pumpkin right now. Just the oil in the pumpkin. Alright. That's good. Now, I need a fine strainer to pour the lye in this one, because the lye has some crystals in it, and you don't want that getting in your soap. So I run it through a fine strainer to catch all of those. Alright. So, let's hope this one doesn't do a repeat of the last. We're going to be a little slower about it. We're going to be a little more manual about it at first. Alright, now we're going to add fragrance. I think it's something in my fragrance that caused it to seize. This is going to heat up because the pumpkin has sugar in it. Sugar makes your soap get hotter. So you want to be careful. Alright, that's a light trace. So we're going to go ahead and pour while it's still really liquidy and hope it works. Alright, so we've got a good loaf and a dud loaf. That's fine. Smooth it out on the top, all the way across. The dud loaf, if you're a soaper and you make a dud loaf, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just ugly, so why not cut it into little pieces as samples? You know, give the people what they want. Alright. It's ugly, but it works. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's see what we get. Now, first bar is always one of the ugliest. Yeah. Let's see what the next one looks like. Huh. Put the layered effect to it. It's not bad. It's not what I envisioned, but it'll do.